today is the first day that I'm drawing since the burglary happened and since they took all of my artwork. And it does feel kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. We're not represented by a publisher or anything like that. Everything we do is on our own. Basically, when the iPad was stolen with all the artwork, I was halfway done with a project, which was Fairy Boy 3, and that was going out in March. And since that book is gone completely, I had to start over. And that was about 3 months of work. I was halfway done with the book. So I'm trying to get as much out of my brain as possible right now and mapping out all of the pages. But it's a little difficult right now just because there's 50 pages of work that were done and about average of 6 panels per page. So, you know, it's kind of impossible to remember every single panel. That's hundreds of panels from each page. So I'm gonna have to improvise a little bit when I recreate the story. But since I'm on such a schedule and, you know, we spread out whatever we make off of the Kickstarters as my income throughout the year, it really sucks, but because I was on such a good kick, like I was really getting work done with this series, and it was totally gonna be like 6 books. Fairy Boy was such a special series to me, and it still is. It's just I can't make myself go back to that project right now because there's so much to do with it, and it takes a lot more time on this book than it does, you know, for Husband and Husband comics. The quality of work is a little higher just because I have to put so much into it, and so I do, you know, have to force myself to kind of shelf that project for a little while. Maybe, you know, shelf it for this fall or next spring or something, but I always try to see the good and what's gonna come of this. Right now it kind of is frustrating because it's just a lot of work having to go back and map this all out, and then I really have to get back on schedule in order to stay afloat. But, you know, the good thing is we'll get there eventually, I know, and it's gonna take time. It's just gonna take time. So I think, you know, shelving that project for a little while is what has to happen in order to get there. But thank you guys for supporting the books and for making them happen, because it's really the only way that we are able to keep doing this. And thank you guys for understanding and for being there for us and for really supporting our books, because it's been a huge help and it really is keeping us going. So thank you so much.
Can you do it? Come on, baby.
He doesn't know how.
He can't get up.
He can't get up. We need to figure out a way, because he loves to be up here with us.
The king has returned. You comfortable?
What the? What is that? I hear something. Something looming in the darkness. Oh, hell no. This is why we can't sleep, Merlin. This is why we can't sleep in here. Making all those creepy serial killer noises.
I know.
Merlin, you have to... Here, you keep my side of the bed warm.
Oh my god.
What?
He's just so big.
Sorry, I've been eating a lot of cookies lately.
No, Merlin.
Alright, I need jammies. Where's all the jammies? They're in here now, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. It's been a crazy week. Right? I just start pulling out every single weapon. No, there's some Pokemon panties though.
I see, like, oh, so I just imagined you pulling out that, like, medieval ball with spikes on it. Yeah, that chain thing.
Yeah. Why does he look like that?
What, cute?
This is the first night. Well, this is one of the first nights. It's really hard to sleep in our bed still, right?
Oh, honey!
What? Oh, that's a camera right there. Sorry, I'll turn around.
How to sleep in our own bed again?
Yeah, we're working up to it, right?
Yeah, we just have that bat sleeping between us. Da-na-na-na-na. They remind me of the ones where, like, the suspenders hook onto. Is that pantyhose?
Oh, you're talking about the men's pantyhose?
Yeah.
Men's pantyhose? Men's lingerie?
Men panties.
Manties.
Ooh. You better trademark that now.
So... Pretty soon...
Merlin's tail. All you can see is Merlin's tail.
Yeah, I think we're getting pretty under control. It's been a crazy week, but honestly, I feel a lot better, especially after talking to the neighbors about certain stuff. We have some stories for you guys, actually, about that.
Oh.
We'll save that for tomorrow morning, because there's some good stories about that.
There's some really good stories. We've been really going crazy the last couple of days, and
Do you blame us, though?
no, you can't blame us. After someone breaks into your house and steals a bunch of stuff, just
On Christmas Eve?
on Christmas Eve,
I think you're allowed to be a little crazy after that.
it's just, you know what's so crazy about it? There's so many movies about it. There's so many shows about it where they touched on like your house getting burglarized on Christmas Eve, and like the whole sitcom family ends up like learning the meaning of Christmas because
Dude.
it's not about gifts and it's about...
You realize that was an episode of Family Guy that I was watching right after it happened. On Christmas, they got robbed and everything stolen. Like...
No, that's pretty crazy. Sorry, I just took a shower and my hair's all over the place. No, it's just crazy that like now we have a story that we were one of those families that got their house broken into on Christmas Eve. I can't stop saying it because it sounds so unreal to me.
Before you know it, we'll be back to our old selves again. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah, so... Sorry, guys. It's been like every night sleeping on the couch. We just started going back to our own bed over a week later. Haven't been really feeling like filming. Yeah, so we'll be back to normal soon. I love you.
Love you too. Miss you.
I miss you too.
But every day is getting better and better, and we'll give you guys a big ol' update. Sorry it's gonna be like a weird video this time, but it's gonna be even weirder editing it because, you know, like going back and editing is crazy because you have to relive that again and you're kind of like a little more over it. So going back to it is kind of like, you're like, oh, okay, I'm over. I don't know.
I get that.
Yeah, I'm explaining this really bad, but you're kind of more over it, so you feel better. And then when you go to edit it, you're like, oh, it's kind of weird.
You're just not in the same headspace you were.
Yeah, so it's
filming it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little weird editing it, but by the time I edit this next video, or we edit this next, by the time we
Let's be honest, he's gonna edit this video.
Well, by the time we edit this video, we'll be more over it, so we'll feel even better. So I like the comfort in that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we love you, and thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Especially like there's so many subscribers on Facebook who've reached out and who've messaged us and emailed us, and we really couldn't have done it without you guys. Was after something like this happens, the trauma of it, like it's really the only thing that got us through it is people, friends, and family, and a lot of you guys who are both friends and family who reached out. And I can't even begin to express the amount of comfort and security, because when something like this happens, your whole sense of security is gone. It's shattered. But friends and family are your security in a different way, and you guys are too. And it was really cool.
Yeah. No, seriously, like just to go off of what John said, it really does mean a lot to hear from people, because like whenever you go through trauma, like you need time to get over it, and you just depending on how big it is, you know what I mean? And I don't think people realize the power they have just by checking in with you and saying, are you okay? Because
seriously, like there's some friends that after this happened, like every day you would get like some random text like, hey, how are you guys doing? Miss you guys, stuff like that. And that's just like checking in.
It really means a lot though. Like it shows me even like more, you know, that's more important than getting any stuff back or doing any kind of stuff to get stuff back. The more important thing is when people are there for you. It really makes you feel loved, and it really makes you feel, you know, like you can really get through it. I know every time I've gone through trauma, it's all I needed to hear was, I'm here for you and I'm listening. That's all. Like,
Honey?
I want to be there for people too. Like, I just want to be there and know that they can give me a hug, or like I can love them. That's all.
Yeah, so there was a couple subscribers have started a GoFundMe page for us. The amount of people who have contributed to it, words cannot express how thankful and the amount of gratitude we have to them, because that's just, I mean, some of them are people that we know and personally, and the fact that they want to help is just, it's so nice.
I don't know. I hate asking for help. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I want to help people all the time. Like, I want to be the helper, but it feels good to know that people still want to help you when you're in like a pretty bad situation. Thank you so much for everything you've done on Patreon and on the GoFundMe and everywhere else you have helped us when you've messaged us. It's really been helping us get through this, because it's never something I thought, you know, we would go through, and it's really nice to have people there for you during this kind of trauma. It really, 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 really helps more than you'll ever know. So, thank you.
The aftermath of it is crazy, but thank you again. And see you guys soon.
Yeah, good night.